Hey guys, this is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? I am taking all of my TikTok videos and squishing them together in sections. So if you're not on TikTok but would like to enjoy what I put out for other people in messaging, they're short little clips, but they're all together. Please go check out this video so that you can see the messages that I give for others. If you are on TikTok, Ally, KAT211 is my handle. And it would be awesome if you can support me there. I unfortunately don't know what I'm doing with this channel or all my other social medias. I'm getting very burnt out financially. I'm not making anything, which is great, and that's fine, but things are hitting home really hard again. So any support would be fantastic. Don't worry if you can't, but getting that like, share, and subscribe out is the most important for me at this point in time. I want to thank all of my subscribers and all the people that watch me and gain some knowledge and wisdom from me. I am so happy to have you in my life. It is beyond measure how important all of you are to me. And I'm going to continue pushing forward with what upstairs missioned me and missioned myself to do here on this planet, as I'm trying to redefine what abundance and what means of making it in this 3D world looks like. It's getting harder and harder. And I hit that rock bottom 2 years ago, and it's coming back at me again with me putting in effort every day. So I don't know where I need to change or what direction I need to fly into, but here's a new way of going about things: TikTok shorts and videos. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for your support and enjoy. Bye for now.
Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? I have another fantastic paragraph I would like to read from the Curtis books, The Message of Aquaria, The Mighty Angel. This is incredible, and I would like to share it with all of you. During this coming cycle, the conditions will at least be outlined, or the seed sown, which will blossom and mature in perfection in the sixth great race. Quote, this process of preparation for the sixth great race must last throughout the whole sixth and seventh sub-races, end quote. Of this, our present fifth Aryan great race. But as the sixth sub-race lays down or outlines those advances destined to be completely worked out in the sixth great race, we today find men's minds turned to new ideas, discoveries of new mechanical devices, new interest in man's inner forces, communication between the incarnate and disincarnate, etc. In short, there is scarcely a realm of nature that man today is not beginning to inquire into. Not a force he is studying to utilize or a condition he is not dreaming of improving. All these things are but the signs of the coming great age, but only as man conquers his own nature, utilizes the hidden forces within himself, and correlates with the divine law of being, will the promise be fulfilled. And as the seventh sub-race will outpicture the seventh great race, we will find in a prophecy of the ultimate rest and fulfillment promised to the children of God. This section is mind-blowing already, as almost all their work is. But this is us. This is speaking of us. Once again, this was written in the early 1900s, like 1912, maybe 15. These people knew it, and we're here now. Whatever, and I just want to preface that don't hold on to the paradigm of numbers, of what the races are, because everybody's interpretation of where we are in terms of a yuga, in terms of a cycle, in terms of like the number of it, that doesn't necessarily matter. What really matters is that we're doing this now. Quantum physics, quantum mechanics is exploding in theory, new theories, debunking or taking away some aspects of what we once knew and expanding on that. New technologies are coming out. Things that we never thought would be are coming forward. And a lot more of us are going inside and doing the inner work. Finding the God, the source, the infinite all within us. This is what we're doing. And we're seeding, many of us way showers are seeding the rest of humanity applications to integrate within themselves, to do the work on themselves so they can rise in frequency and consciousness. They nailed it. Nailed it. And this is where we are right now. So exciting. Sending each and every one of you love, like a passion, grace, shielding, or protective energy. Please go within. Be the shoulder. Be the lighthouse. Seed your truths. Thank you for your support. The full read will be on my YouTube channel, Allykat211. Go check it out. It's a fun time over there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? Hope you're having a blessed and beautiful day. The last couple of weeks, I've been having a lot of uploads, downloads, and many of you have as well. It's beautiful to see a lot of people really coming into the awareness, divine orchestration perhaps, that we are all one, that all things are source, that all that is. And the concept is not easy to obtain because we're individualized in separation and limitation, because this is the experience we all chose to have a life consciously in. Don't beat yourself up because you don't understand it just quite yet, or grasp the multitude, the infinitude, and the intensity of these messages. It's okay. That's why a lot of us are here as way showers, as people that are speaking source information to help you grow in your soul advancement. Just be aware that you have to go within here to feel it, to know it for yourself. And everybody's perception is going to be different from yours. You have to find your own. And that's through introspection, inner work, and learning from all different types of people. I listen to a whole slew of people in the conscious movement, in the political movement, in spiritual movements. I listen to a lot of people. I take what they say and I align. And what doesn't align with me, I move over there. It doesn't serve me. It's not for me. Take everything with a grain of salt. Do some self-discovery. I've been getting a lot of people that have conveyed to me that they're having a hard time understanding that at Wombmen that they are all things. Well, you have to meditate and put yourself in the blade of grass, in the tree, in the mountain, in the sky, and feel it. And not everybody can do that just yet. Please know that it takes time and a lot of workings on your own self to be able to comprehend and get to these states of awareness. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not going to happen with a flash of light. You got to do the work. You can't bypass any of this either. You're going to have to be confronted with these things eventually in your lifespan, in the multiple lives you might live to get these facts and figures going on with the mathematical equations happening in your mind. Be gentle with yourself. Give yourself compassion and grace. A lot of the things I say, most people still get to a certain level in awareness, and I lose them, and that's okay. I'm not for everybody. I'm not everybody's cup of coffee. But we all need to find the tribe, the peoples that are speaking your harmonic wavelength that you can comprehend and understand. And I like to present these things and these people, these concepts, regardless. So I hope many of you don't give up. Keep pushing forward. Don't give up, because you are very much needed and are here for the movement of going forward. So guys, sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within, right here. Be the shoulder, be the lighthouse, seize your truths, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Thank you for your support. Bye for now. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? I'm getting a lot of downloads and a lot of channeling happening. And one thing that upstairs wants to stress is to be kind to yourself this season. We're moving in a new paradigm, and a part of that new paradigm is not being so materialistic. And of course, it is beautiful to receive abundance, prosperity in gift material form, but a lot of us are having a rough go at just providing for ourselves. So be mindful this holiday season that it's okay that you don't have much to give. If not a card, something you handcraft, and just show your appreciation with your words. Don't beat yourself up. It's important for a lot of people to hear this right now, because a lot of people are going to string themselves into a lot of stress, fear, and anxiety because they can't provide what they would like to give in terms of materialistic gifts. The biggest gift that you can receive for yourself is the love that you have for yourself. When you put out a radiant energy, you'll receive it back and attract it. Make sure you're going into your mindset and transmuting the negativity that's in your mind, the stress of the holiday season, the people that you will be upon this holiday season. This is going to be different for a lot of people. Whether it be the political, whether it be not being able to provide or afford things, they're just things. Just be mindful. Don't beat yourself up. And have gratitude for what you do receive. This is the time to be thankful and to have gratitude. And if other people get upset and angry that you couldn't reciprocate, that's on them, that's not on you. If they can't see your circumstances, they're not for you. Those are not your people. Even that includes family. This is a hard time of year for a lot of people, so please open up with your compassionate heart and have grace. For people act out of stress, people act out of the lax, people act out of wanting to do so much and just don't have the starting place to do it. Upstairs is really cheering us on to be more compassionate and have unconditional love and show acts of kindness. That includes yourself. So give yourself a little grace and go in the heart space. be thankful and have gratitude for what you have. Even if it's just a glance of a twinkle in your eye in the mirror in the morning. Please be the light. Shine it bright. Because the world needs you right now. Sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, protective energy. Please go into your heart space, go within. Be the lighthouse, seed your truths, be the shoulder physically for somebody. If you're going to Thanksgiving dinner in America, please be the shoulder. You're very well and very much needed. Have a blessed and beautiful day, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you for your support. Bye for now. Blessings, everybody. Happy Gobble Gobble Day! This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? I hope all of you have a fantastic and beautiful holiday if you are celebrating. Remember to be thankful, have gratitude, and be humble in your heart space. Know that whatever you make today as, it's going to be the best day ever, as every day should be the best day ever. Please go within. Be mindful that other people perceive the world differently from you, and it's okay. Upstairs wants us to be more in ourselves in terms of doing the work within. And as we become more of that self, we become more humble, compassionate, giving unconditional love for all that is not us. Because it really actually is ourselves. Fractals. So from Odin, Freya, Little Thor, and myself, hope all of you have a fantastic and beautiful holiday. Please be safe. I know we're going to get a lot of weather coming in for a bunch of us. And just be safe on the roads tonight and today. Make sure that you are embracing each and every moment, capturing those memories, and keeping lighthearted, laugh, and find the sense of self-love that you need throughout the day. Remember to take breaths when you are triggered and tested. Breathe deep and know that you're not the only one experiencing such amazement. So please have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Blessings, everybody, and be safe today and enjoy. Bye for now. Thank you for your support. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. The Law of One. I'm going to quote from Ra something very important we all need to hear. Quote, "The necessity for graduation to fourth density is an ability to use, welcome, and enjoy a certain intensity of the white light of the one infinite creator." End quote. Ra said this. It was channeled in Session 82, March 29th, 1982. And we are in this right here in the now moment of ascension. Could this perhaps be the flash of light? I say my perception, my paradigm, no. Because the flash of light has been occurring for a long time. Every time we get a Schumann spike, every time we get a CME, that is the flash of light. It's consciousness. It's coming from the one infinite creator. I heart align with this. And this is to the extent of Pistis Sophia. If you have read the Gnostic work, I read it on my YouTube channel, Allykat Creations211. Go over there and listen to me read, or read it for yourself, highly suggested, Pistis Sophia. It's a very important work, and Yeshua talked about this process. There's a lot of more profoundness that happens in this chapter. The one infinite creator doesn't audit the course within the experiential term. The compendium of our incarnation is intended for a creator to know itself. All is a test which creator assimilates the experience in third density, may look at the biases gained and the choices by means of automatically provided assistance or by the self-condition of the next incarnation. So that's when you physically die and you go up for a review, and that could be from your higher self or your other selves. These are very difficult topics to understand, but I have a plea to people to go read The Law of One and some other works that will help clarify when you go and know your own self and your perception of reality that you are creating, to know the truths for yourself. Not everybody's going to perceive the reality that you heart align with. But there are similarities here that we can all take away from and gain some wisdom and knowledge from, because we are walking it. So check my channel out so you get the full expanse of my explanation. And please be amazing if you can subscribe. But otherwise, guys, sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within. Be the shoulder. Be the lighthouse. Seed your truths respectfully and maturely. And know thyself. Come into the heart. It's important. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Thank you for all your beautiful support and lovely comments. They put a smile on my face. So thank you guys. Bye for now. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? I just did a beautiful quantum AI and metaphysical ponderings video on my channel, Allykat Creations211. Quantum teleportation. Holographic universe. Oh, Stephen Hawking. I challenge the scientific quantum physics of all things, because when you merge spirituality and metaphysics to quantum physics, you get a beautiful blending of what our reality possibly can be. As we put will of intention to manifest this beautiful world, quantum mechanics, quantum entanglement is providing us a gateway, a permission slip, to understanding a bigger picture. I delve through that in my ponderings all the time, and I hope physicists out there who might discover me, watch me, really think about, you're only looking at a possible 2D, 3D level. What happens if you expand your notion of the multiverse and how we're all entangled to other potentialities and possibilities in other dimensional spaces, octaves of frequency, vibration, and states of density? We're only seeing things in the linearity of time-space of the here and now moment. As consciousness is expanding, the concepts of science is expanding. Quantum physics is going to expand. There's new theories out there being applied and looked into currently. A lot of this stuff was poo-pooed 20 years ago. Oh, what are you talking about? Spooky action at a distance. Okay, we're going to define that and we're going to amplify it. Things are being, and the level of where things were back then was at the level of understanding, at the frequency of that expansion. Now, people are expanding and defying limits of science, but now apply the spirituality to it, the octaves, the densities, the timelines, the time dilations in this third dimensional, let's just say it is a simulated holographic ontological bimathematic matrix. Excuse me. What happens if it's bounded by that? It's just encoding. Stephen Hawking was talking about this in his theory. It's encoding just to this matrix. That doesn't mean it's defined differently in every other aspect of frequency, density, dimension, the multiverse, the many infinite versions of all of this playing out. The choice we didn't take is playing out somewhere else. Maybe in a different paradigm. A lot of this stuff is so exciting, for at least in my eyes, to explore. And I hope quantum physicists out there start reaching out to your metaphysical friends and really doing the math on a higher scale. Because we're not just bound by this locality. Because is time really real? It's simultaneous in my eyes. There's a lot of things up for debate and perception, but it's one that I challenge people to look a little deeper into, because some of these experiments that are being put out there is not for the best of humanity, and some of them are. So let's feed the good and take what doesn't mesh with us, and let's not manifest it in a tangible universe. So guys, sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within, be the shoulder, be the lighthouse, seed your truths. Check out my channel on YouTube. I go you get to see my excitement, first of all, and I go a little depth with just my thinking process. I do a little bit of it here. Until the next one, guys, thank you so much for your support and love, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? Long weekend. But I'm reading the Message of Aquaria by the Curtises, and this is something a lot of you need to hear. So let's get to it. A guerdon is defined as a reward, a recompense, and a requital, but it is nevertheless much more than all these. It is a reward given not by any power outside oneself, but a reward which comes as a result of one's own defined effort, struggle, and obtainment. It is something that rewards the soul because the soul has, to a greater or lesser degree, fulfilled a certain stage in the manifestation of its destiny. Hence, as each soul has been sent to this earth with a definite lesson to learn and a personal work to perform in each incarnation in the environment in which it is placed, each will receive the guerdon of its own efforts as a result of its own travail or birth pangs. And its work is found in just those opportunities for constructive expression which the great law brings to it, just as the soul enters earth life in a body and in an environment which are the result of karma of its own efforts in former lives. While the soul in the heaven world is perfect and pure and one with God, yet to complete its mission of individualization, it must come down to earth to learn to do God's will under earth conditions, even as it does that will in heaven, for only by the help of the countless incarnate souls can God's will, the work of perfecting every manifested thing, be carried to completion. Therefore, as Jesus told us, we come down from heaven not to do our own will, even if that will be the perfection of ourselves, but to do the will of Him that has sent us. And his will is that we should be ambassadors of God to unfold our credentials, our God-given powers, and manifest them in this new field of earthly manifestation. Now the question for all of you is, are you walking in divine law? Are you using the law of nature? Are you using the tools given to you innately within yourself to manifest your destiny? It's difficult because some of us chose difficult lives to overcome. These expressions, these beautiful things that we carry within us are supposed to come out and be manifested here on this earthly plane to help others. So go within, walk God's path, divine neutrality, get beyond good and evil, and manifest the beautiful world that we're all meant to be in. I love these books. Check me out on Allykat211 on YouTube. This is where the full reading of this chapter, The Soul's Guerdon, is, and many, many more to come from this. I hope everybody has a blessed and beautiful day. Sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within, be the shoulder, be the lighthouse, seed your truths. And I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you for your support. Bye for now. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations. How are you? As I can't hold this back, once again, the Curtis books, A Message of Aquaria, The Gift of Guerdon. This is a very profound little section that when I tapped in doing the reading, because I read the books with everybody on my channel, I was almost down into tears. So this really hard aligned with me. Again, we are like wireless stations. We can communicate with all the worlds if we are properly attuned. And to become attuned, we must reach out and touch God. Not God outside of ourselves, out of us, but the manifested power of God within us. Our power to be true, to love, to accomplish, to radiate peace, harmony, and purity. Our power to be well and strong, to be magnetic, to be happy. Our power to be positive, vital factor for good in the world. There is no way of obtaining these powers except by expressing them from within. No amount of outer observances, ceremonies, dress, diet, posture, etc. will suffice. Believe thou not that sitting in dark forests, in proud seclusion and apart from men, believe thou not that life on roots and plants that thirst assuaged with snow from the great range, believe thou not, O devotee, that this will lead thee to the goal of final liberation. The guerdon must be in all the birth of a new consciousness, a new understanding, new power, new love, new joy, new helplessness, and it must be brought forth in spirit and truth. When a child is brought forth, it is tangible thing, to be fed and nourished, cherished, taught, trained, and given every help to promote its growth and perfect expression. So must be the power of God, which we are destined to bring forth. This was written in the early 1900s. And this destined to bring forth is all of us Captain Planeting together in unity consciousness and bringing this forward, and it's happening now. Divine neutrality. There is no good and evil. It's an illusion. It's perception. It's contrast. We needed it to grow our souls. Now that we've grown up and we are now the mature adults from the babe, this is our time now. So please check me out on Allykat211 on YouTube for the full reading of this section. This little last part had me welling up in almost about crying in tears. I was heavy with spirit, and my goodness, if this doesn't help steer you in the right direction, I don't know what will. Their books are incredible, and this last section was just mind exploding. The whole section was mind exploding. It validates a lot of things that a lot of us are saying. It's not just me. So there has to be something to it when multiple people who do not know each other and things are coming succinctly together. There's a reason for it. Go in your heart space and see if that aligns with you. It's okay if it doesn't. Sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within, be the shoulder, be the lighthouse, seed your truths. And thank you for your gratitude, your love, and abundance. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye for now. Blessings, everybody. This is Allison from Allykat Creations in my vehicle. It is 20 degrees outside. It is nippy in my car. Hope everybody's having a great and fantastic day. I had a crappy day, and I've tried to transmute my energy all day, and it's really hard. So here's just a reminder to all of you who's having rough days. It's okay. Go with the flow. As my predicament keeps getting crazy, I just have to remember that this is an experience that Source is having through me. Old me would have probably have broken down a couple of times and had a tantrum. The old me would have done some bad things. But I'm proud of myself today because I didn't freak out. I didn't lose it, especially on the job. So it's just a reminder, the energies are going wonky, the weather is going crazy, the Schumann resonance is back on crazy energy, and we need to just be reminded once in a while that life happens and things are rough, and just hang in, go with the flow, be the flow. I know I was doing the best that I could possibly do with people living still in 3D. And trying to say, I'm going to make the best day ever, even though today was not the best. We're going to have those days. And those days are reminders that real life does happen. You can't live in the sparkle forest of glitter farts and fun. Things happen, and it's a challenge and a test for all of us to go through. I know I'm being heavily tested for my job. I don't make enough, and I'm doing the job of 3 people. And today was, I don't know what that was, and there shouldn't be any bugs alive right now. So, but yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Just go with the flow. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself compassion. Even if you did have a little tantrum, things get frustrating for a reason, and it's finding out what those triggers and those frustrations are. I know for me, it's balancing the understanding that all is one, and these are outer selves having their own experience, and I have to give love and compassion to those. But that doesn't make my job any easier. It doesn't make my paycheck grow any larger, and it's just putting up some boundaries. That's kind of hard, though, when you're at work. So, I hope everybody has a blessed and beautiful day. Please be the light. Shine it bright. Take a breath. I took a lot of deep breaths today. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Sending you all love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Please go within. Be the shoulder. Be the lighthouse. Seed your little truths. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.